Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly. I like to do K-Pop tarot readings. I take requests from a Tumblr blog. I'll have a link down in the description if you'd like to send in your requests. This request, I believe, is from an anonymous querent, but we're going to check real fast. Yes, this is from an anonymous querent who wants to know Taeyong's personality and current energy. They want to know how he's doing mentally and emotionally. They're a little bit worried about him. So hopefully we can ease their fears a little bit. But we'll do our personality reading first. I use the Caroline Miss archetype cards. They're pretty popular. They're a really nice oracle deck. And they have all the personality archetypes, the major ones, and then they have some blank cards if you find you need more. They've just thought of everything. So we're going to give these a shuffle, and then I generally draw about 6 cards, but sometimes more will fly out. So we're going to try this. Do one more riffle. Well, not like that. That didn't do it. They are a larger card. Sometimes they're a little hard to handle. We'll just move her hand. I like to do a mixture of shuffling just to make sure the cards are nice and mixed up. Alright, so let's pull some cards on Mr. Taeyong. Alright, Magical Child. Okay. Okay. Okay, well, we've certainly seen worse personality types come up. Again, these obviously aren't all of his traits. These are just a few that he may possess. Excuse me. Okay. So, we have the Magical Child. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Again, I get this card a lot for idols who have a very determined nature. Hold on just a second. I think my dog wants in the room. You coming in? I'm trying to record, sir. Can you come in or not? Thank you. Okay, we're back. So the second card we have here is the Prostitute card. In the positive attribute, or the light attribute, it says it accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So this is kind of like, I'm a bad bee, I do what I want. Apparently so does my dog. He is trying to distract me. Okay, so he has really big energy. He's not afraid to be himself and ruffle a few feathers along the way. I mean, probably as much as the company will allow him to do. I can see that being a point of friction between them. And the femme fatale in shadow attribute is inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. I see these two cards going together pretty well. I think he knows he's a bit of a minx, and he's not afraid to use his sex appeal to get what he wants from people. I mean, you know, he's in an industry where sex sells. So yeah, I think he's not afraid to play up to sex appeal. I think we all have seen that if you've watched any single NCT video ever. The Fool is fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So seems like he's got a sense of humor. He's a funny guy. He can turn awkward situations into, well, he uses his humor to get out of awkward situations, apparently. So he seems like he's got a good sense for humor and lightening the mood. Artist. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. So, yeah, he's got an artistic streak. You know, I think we all know he's a great dancer. He takes his art very seriously. He works very hard. So, yeah, he definitely suits that artist card. And the rescuer. Provides strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So, he's a bit of a selfless person. When it comes to those he cares about. So honestly, like, I see him as a pretty straightforward guy. He works hard. He's got a really nice personality. He's pretty fearless. He loves his art, and he's not afraid to go the extra mile for people. So he doesn't seem to have much of an Achilles heel other than, like, he'll use his sex appeal to make money, but I mean, I personally don't find a whole lot wrong with that. So we'll move on to his current energies, how he's feeling. How he's feeling both emotionally and mentally, right? Yes. Let's see. Okay. Let me get my... I'm wondering if it was better to use an oracle for this or not. Just put an oracle away. We'll see. I'll do my tarot, and if that's not working for us, I'll grab an oracle. Sometimes oracles tend to be a little bit more emotionally expressive. You know, I view tarot cards as a vocabulary, and they're a tool. And when you're asking questions, you definitely want to reach for the right tool. I mean, yes, you're reading them intuitively, and sometimes I'll see things that the cards are just like opening the door, and then the intuition takes over. But sometimes having the right vocabulary for what you're trying to seek out really helps. So today we're using the Anima Mundi Tarot. This is an indie deck from an Etsy shop. I really love this tarot. It's one of the early ones I bought. Let's see how Taeyong is doing emotionally. Also, these cards are a really good size to shuffle. Whoops. Okay. I say that as I throw them across the table. Alright, we'll do one more little shuffle here, and then we'll draw some cards. How are you feeling, Taeyong? Okay. This Five of Pentacles. Definitely see him feeling like he needs to take a little bit of a pause. I mean, I don't blame him. The guy seems like he's working quite a bit. You know, he's overdrawn, and I don't know, there may be a part of him that feels like he needs to take the time to figure out where he wants to go with his career. He's been working really, really hard in kind of the same direction, the same mode with NCT and now with Super M, and maybe he's feeling like it's time to stop and evaluate whether he wants to go solo or whether he wants to pursue other projects. I think he's got a lot of opportunity. He just needs to see. And he may feel like it's not fair to some of the people around him. Like, maybe he doesn't want to leave certain people, like, out in the cold if they rely on him. So there's like a feeling here, like trying to find the balance, how to manage everything properly. But it does seem like mentally it's putting him in a place where he wants to take a little bit of a break. So I don't know if I'd say he feels overwhelmed, but I do think he needs to stop and really meditate on what he wants to do. The Justice card also can mean that he wants to stop and take care of some legal issues that may be pressing on him. Like, again, Temperance to me is about a management, a handling of things that you're responsible for. And obviously Justice is more than just fairness, but it comes up in like legal standings a lot. There may be contracts being offered to him too, you know, negotiations for other things that he needs to stop and evaluate if that's his brand, if it's really for him. But there could be some legal issues where he does need to take a pause. It could be like it's draining him a little bit financially, trying to figure out what to do with some of these ongoing legal things. I feel like this reading kind of covers both sides of this. But yeah, the most overarching feeling I get from him emotionally is that he wants a break. He wants a break. He wants to have time to look introspectively and like manage himself, make sure he's doing what he needs to be doing and not suffering or making anyone else suffer in the process. So let me see on let's see if this oracle deck here can see if we can do a little bit of oracle pull here. This is actually a combination of my Star Seed Oracle and my Work Your Light Oracle. I've taken both decks, taken out some of the more repetitive cards and made like a Franken Oracle out of them both. So let's just draw a couple things, see how he's feeling. I really like this deck. I kind of always forget to pull from it. I tend to like decks that are like more evenly feminine and masculine energies, and some of these Rebecca Campbell decks are like heavily divine feminine, which definitely have their place, but not always when I'm trying to do K-pop readings, you know? So, alright, let's draw a few of these cards and see if we can't get more of a insight on how he's feeling. Okay. Whoa! Let's throw some more cards. Okay. Let's give it one more shuffle. Because today, I just feel like throwing cards, apparently. Alright. Here we go. Alright. So, Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Portal doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. Child of the cosmos. Intelligence of the universe lies within you. So again, we see contracts. We're seeing like releasing things that don't serve you, getting rid of old, and then making way for new opportunities. And again, this is about choosing what he wants to do, what direction he wants to go forward. So, and this also could speak of like old bad habits he's releasing, but also things like clearing out things in his past. So if there are like legal matters from his past that are pressing, it seems like, whoop, got hair. If they're pressing, then he's definitely trying to like clear away all of that old history that's trying to resurface again. Like he out with the old, in with the new. He wants to pursue, or at least weigh the options of new opportunities. So that's what I get, is that. So I hope you enjoyed this reading on Taeyong. It seems like our boy is just trying to take some time from himself and figure out where he wants to go. And I really do wish him the best of luck with that. I think the sky is the limit. He's going to be able to like go lots and lots of places. He's very talented. So thank you for your question, Anonymous. And as always, take care of yourselves and have a good day.